I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment.
First personal foul.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Here's Harden. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lopez outside. SGA with the steal. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
SGA, no good. Pass to Beal. The three. Hits it from three-point range.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Beal. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And he makes that one. Holmgren's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Clippers trail. Kicks it out to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy move.
To the inside. Holmgren. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one's good. Beal.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Beal. He's got 5. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard. There's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
It's deflected. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't get it to go. Beal tries in and finished off by Beal.
Not just the jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And the second quarter about to get started. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The Thunder with the lead. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back over to you.
Yes, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Leonard, that's for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And spacing is so vital. But, Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for defense.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That sends John Collins to the free throw line. That one on Dort. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He has passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Holmgren with the steal. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams' shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Beal gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Beal's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Inside. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Chalk that up. Lopez won't miss many of those.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Hands it from downtown.
2 minutes.
Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Leonard looking over the floor. Left side Collins. 5 to shoot. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Trains it from beyond the arc. George got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 8 points.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
Outside, SGA. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. Beal. Good on the shot. And 12 points for Beal.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
To the middle. Here's Dort. And he banks in the layup. Dort's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Holmgren with the steal. With 4 seconds on the clock. Offensive rebound. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
You know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Here's SGA. Off on the layup. Clippers leading by 4. Harden right side. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Harden sinks the long 3.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Dort attacking. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, SGA. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Outside, Dort. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Caruso. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Clippers leading by 7. Now, here is Harden. Here's Zubac. Dort grabs the miss.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Williams, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Williams looking around. Here's SGA. Here's Dort. No good with the triple. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely the brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
First free throw is good. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. He knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Out to Wallace. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Clippers ball.
.114 left in the third quarter. Harden with it. Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. Over in the corner, Paul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
43 seconds left in the third. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Out to Wallace. And taken away by Paul. Here's Zubac. The Clippers again turning it over.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Clippers making a switch here. Thunder trailing by 7. And taken away by Paul. And now here comes Jones in the break.
Whenever CP3 gets his hands on the ball, you know he's going to turn it up court right away. He loves initiating the break.
Holmgren left side. Out to Wallace. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. The shot misses. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Clippers lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. before since she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And it's the Clippers with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. There's a screen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fellow will make you pay from that.
Leonard on the wing. On the top of the key. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And Harden with the stuff.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander, dangerous on the run.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with four.
He drills the three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, guys, this was...
We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Atlanta Hawks. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Young's shot is off.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. And last year, coach, for the Hawks ended in disappointment. But they're feeling good about this roster.
Well, they've assembled some exciting young talent. A real depth of talent at the forward positions. Once they mature, they could be dangerous.
And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. Daniels with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. The Hawks working the ball around. Stolen by Brunson. Hart outside. There's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And the shot is good.
Look, that is a skillful shot by Young. The floater is rarely the easiest option.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. Daniels with the steal. The kick out to Young. And the Hawks with another three. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stretch for the Hawks?
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Now, here's Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Hawks. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you, Kevin.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Brunson. Scoreless thus far. Towns in the corner. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, nice steady play from Towns against the clock. He wasn't rushing himself to get a shot.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here and have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Kennard's shot is off. Knicks trail by 13. Anunoby left side. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Hawks lead by 13. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far. Playing the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Porzingis with the steal. Alexander Walker on the wing. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Towns with it. Pass to Hart. Nice D from Porzingis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
And stolen by Daniels. Young in the corner. Bridges with the steal. Towns, no luck. The Hawks lead by 16. Screen by Porzingis. Young outside. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop. He's not going to make many mistakes.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Daniels with the steal. Young for three. Up again. Controls the rebound. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. with this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Here's flag. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Randall outside. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Christie. Irving from long range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
All free throws good from Randall. Instead, the head coach, Chris Finch, bringing a culture of accountability to this Timberwolves team.
Yeah, Chris Finch challenges every player, Kevin, top to bottom. No sugarcoating Coach Finch's message, but at the same time, getting that buy-in that a coach has to have.
Here's Randall. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Here's Dallas. In the corner, it's flag. DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Now Christie. Stolen by McDaniel. Irving with the steal. Here's Christie. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here we go. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Another three for Dallas. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Irving. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one. to go. Tough D.
Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Pass to Davis. Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's Dallas with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 10. Wide with it. Picked up by Edwards. Dallas moving it around. And Flag throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Thompson. They get it back. Randall with some nice D.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And Davis pulls it down. Dallas leading by 12. Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Gobert. Off with the layup. Now the Mavericks with it. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. but I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And finished off by Davis.
And this is just AD doing what AD does, dominating the defense there and converting.
Pass to Edwards. Picked by Reed. And Reed throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now Thompson gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Curry. Floats one up. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Curry. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Shot clock at 6. Curry from deep three-point land.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Williams on the wing. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams.
How about the energy from Steph Curry on the defensive end right there? Really good job.
Another three for Golden State.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lets it go from deep. Williams misses.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Dort for three. The Warriors pull it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Hield. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Well, Buddy Hield not backing down on the interior. He says, I got more than shooting in my game.
And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And stolen by Williams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Defensive foul.
Okay, might be young, but that's a grown man finish from Mr. Holmgren. Right on the defense.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Green, a screen to stop the run. Out to Hield. There's 49 seconds left now in the first quarter. Great open look there. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pass to Green. The kick out. Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. 13 points in the game.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Outside, SGA. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Green. Puts up a three. The shot no good. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back to the game. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. And stolen by Holmgren. The finish! And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over SGA. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Dort for three. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The Warriors trailing. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. That won't go either for Curry.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Ready, everyone? You see yourself on screen? Show us your best moves. Let's go. You're on the big screen.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Right side Curry. Outside Moody. To the middle. Stolen by Caruso. Here they come with numbers in transition. Counted from distance.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
From downtown. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Brian?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And here's Curry for three. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Outside Curry. And here's Post. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
It's stolen by Curry. Curry takes it in. Pass to Moody. The kick out. Curry. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Screen by Post. Over Dort. Curry with another miss. Oklahoma City trailing. Williams with it. Now guarded by Moody. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Here's Post. The layup off target. And here is Williams. Give him 8 points now for the lead. Williams misses. Now here's Curry. Heel to the ball. Down low. Here's Post. Williams grabs the board. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention?
To the inside. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Jalen Williams. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The free throw is off from Butler. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left for him?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. What separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. It's stolen by SGA. Tipped. Now here's Dort. Outside, SGA. Wing shot on the way. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
Guys, that's about hustle. That is Lou Dort wanting it more than anyone else on the floor.
And here's Curry for 3. Good work defensively by Dort.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Curry surveys. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Outside for Dort. Pass to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now Post. Williams defending. Healed on the wing. Right side, Butler. They need this. 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Moody. Close is Moses Moody.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Back to SGA. And SGA throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Williams on the wing. Give him 8. On the wing, Caruso. Cashes in the corner 3. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. .29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Williams. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Caruso misses. Here's Curry. 25 points in the game. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Thunder out in front. They're up by 8. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Hield. No good on the 3. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Now that's an opportunistic 3-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Dort with a steal. And another fast break opportunity for the Thunder. Here we go. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And it's not easy to stop Chet Holmgren on the jam. His size lets him play right at the rim.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
And here is Williams. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Holmgren. Here's SGA. Butler covering. Oh, Green with a block.
Simply cannot throw up that weak stuff around Draymond Green. You'll hear about it. He will relish the opportunity to send it back.
Holmgren outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Holmgren with another miss.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Hield with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Yes, sir!
Well, the ability to stay nimble on the dribble drive. Buddy Hield making a nice adjustment there.
Here's Holmgren. Williams outside. That misses. Warriors trail by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City,
That's good from SGA.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Holmgren. The 11-footer. Butler rips down the board. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry outside. 6 to shoot. Curry at the rim.
As Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's foul number 2 for him. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Caruso. Holmgren fires. Ooh, the shot misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Ooh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Curry. And stolen by Caruso.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now Holmgren. Book it! That one goes!
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
SGA. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. No good on his first attempt of the game. Out left to the wing. Wembanyama left side. Misses the three. Caruso with the ball. It's Dort on the wing. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
The kick out to Fox. Pass to Castle. Now here's Vassell. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now Williams, covered by Barnes. It's Williams with the drive. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Thunder for a minute. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And Williams throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
SGA with the steal. Over in the corner, Dort. Here is Williams. He's got 7. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dort got 8.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by San Antonio. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Some solid defense there from SGA. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 9. And again for 2K Sports. We'll be back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Barnes outside. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
The shot. Barnes grabs the miss.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
For the three. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
It's a nice pass in my Oklahoma City here. Really left alone that time. Caruso's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Drawing those defenders to the lane creates space on the perimeter. Beautiful look.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that spot.
A pass to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Holmgren with the steal. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dort misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
All purpose. Thank you, Allie. Shot clock at 3. And the jump by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Here's the screen. It's Dort on the wing. And stolen by Vassell. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Barnes can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 16. And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:22 left in the first half of the game. Fox, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Over in the corner, Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trailed by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Now Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Williams. And here is Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5. Puts it up. Hits the jumper in space. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Here's Olynyk. Can't hit that one. Here's Holmgren. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Pass to McLaughlin. And that one is stuffed right through.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Outside Harper. To the right side. Olynyk has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Outside Williams. Picked by Williams. Down low. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
The Thunder lead by 15. And Wallace gets double teamed. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 6 points.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throws.
And Williams drops them both. home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
It's Dort on the wing. No good on the three.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Van Vliet on the wing. They double-team Van Vliet. Outside for KD. And he's good on the three ball.
When it comes to catch-and-shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Holmgren left side. Pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City moving it around. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. Got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Now here's Thompson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And he's not going to miss that sort of opportunity from deep.
And so here's Houston now. 6-point game. KD draws the double. Van Vliet with it. Dort covering. Pass to Eason. There's the double team with Dort. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Holmgren can't hit.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Back to Thompson. Outside, Katie. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now, SGA. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Pulls it up. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Back to Katie. Thompson in the corner. And some nice passing there by Houston. Off target with his 3. The Thunder with the lead. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. In the corner, it's Eason. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter.
The Thunder 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Durant soaring in for the deuce.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Rockets leading by 4. It's Durant on the wing. Van Vliet outside. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the corner. Stolen by Durant. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Got that one up quick. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
Because he's got such good touch down there, Van Vliet's never afraid to mix it up inside.
Over to the left wing. And stolen by Thompson. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Screen by Smith. Durant just inside the line. And Houston again with the bucket. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality. But I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams can't hit. Rockets leading by 8. Holmgren comes with the double team. And here's KD for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Durant's got 16.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Williams. Now Holmgren. It's taken away by Smith. Durant with it. Now SGA defending. Here's Eason. Three-pointer. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. He has 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Holmgren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Outside for Durant. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And I like the ball move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
5 to shoot. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is the game.
Thanks for joining us here at 2K Sports for today's game. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Caruso misses. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
This is where his length and size are a factor. Kevin Durant getting an easy opportunity inside.
SGA surveying the D. Pass to Caruso. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's Holmgren missing. Outside Durant. Puts up a three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Dort. For three. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence in three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Now here's Caruso. He has 6. Here's SGA, and SGA throws it down.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
Here's Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso's got 9 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to SGA. Outside, Williams. Caruso outside. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup. Look out.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to SGA. .41 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Left side, Finney-Smith. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 5 points in the game.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Offensive board. Right side, Easton. Back to Durant. Shoots over Caruso. Alex Caruso has been leading the charge for Oklahoma City. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples.
Houston, 14.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Yeah.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get off a shot. Smith, no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Houston working the ball around. Smith no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. The putback, Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
The kick to Durant. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Holmgren. There's the screen. Baseline try. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the technical free throw is good. One thing you hear coaches say all the time, Doris, finish the cut.
The reason being, you have to let the passer know exactly what you're going to do. If you stop short, so often the ball ends up out of bounds.
Screen by Holmgren. Back to Dort. To the middle. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Outside Holiday. Capella can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Kept alive. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Holiday. Money from 17 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Williams with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Back to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Dort's got 6.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Oklahoma City with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Pass to Thompson. Back to Durant. Dort with a steal. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Eason. Now here's Wallace. Stolen by Thompson. The kick to Durant. Houston working the ball around. A nice shot by Smith.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Degner that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Thunder leading by 14. Dort outside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Drills it from deep. Holmgren's got 9 points.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Durant. SGA with a steal. And here's Dort. Here's Wallace. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Thompson. Outside Durant. Dort with a steal. Wallace outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Pass to Durant. And it's blocked by SGA.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing on that end of the floor.
Dort for 3. Drains the triple.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Here we go. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. Durant with a wide open look. No good with the triple. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
You know, you look at Durant, I don't think he gets enough credit for his passing. He's excellent at getting the rock to his guys.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now, here's Thompson. It's stolen by SGA. To the paint. Oklahoma City moving it around. Holmgren in the corner. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
You see the corner where it is from Holmgren. Nice job spotting the open man.
Pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. With the drive. Takes the three. And KD good for 3.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort. Caruso looking for an opening. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream.
In the corner, it's VanVleet. They double-team VanVleet. Pass to Eason. At the top of the key, Durant. Pocket 6. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 9.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Now Holmgren. Holmgren the screen. Releases. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He has 5.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that
And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Dort. Can't connect from short range. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's Durant missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Thompson. Still scoreless. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Holmgren can't hit.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the wing right side. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. We witnessed him delivering a series of... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Outside, SGA. Outside, Dort. 4 on the shot clock. And it's SGA missing. Rockets leading by 7. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. No good from Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
There's a screen by Williams. Lets it go from 11. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. For the 3. KD's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Caruso. 4 on the clock. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Ooh, Durant with a strong finish inside. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But the offensive player basically initiates all the contact. We could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren on the follow.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fella.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Thunder trailing by 3. Williams with a clean look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Houston making a switch.
Let's hear it. Get loud.
And here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. And here's KD for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
That one goes. Count it.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 4. Pass to Şengün. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here now the Thunder. Are perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
On the wing, Thompson. And here's KD for 3. Offensive rebound. KD on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. KD's got 17.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Back to SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted by.
He's got 8.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün, defended by Holmgren. On the top of the key, a shot, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys are tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Pass to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Outside for Durant. Launches it from deep. That doesn't go either for Durant. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the foul on Torrey Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Caruso. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
For the lead.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Smith. The Rockets leading. Here's Finney-Smith. Now Eason. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Smith. Durant in the corner. Caruso with the steal. Moving it up. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing. Just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Out to KD. They need this one. So smooth on the three from Durant.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. The layup off target. KD's shot is off. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's SGA. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
First personal foul.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. It's a close game here in Houston. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Durant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. SGA with the ball. It's tipped. Right side, Kevin Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And so Durant nails them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
From deep, SGA. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. He's raised his three-point total to...
The Thunder, 35.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
SGA up top. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson.
Personal foul.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Rockets trailed by 3. Pass to Smith. Down low. Here's a Kogi. Out to KD. Hits it from three-point range. Durant's got 11 in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. They have not stopped.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Smith defending. It's Williams with the drive. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Amen Thompson finishing above the rack with ease.
Here comes SGA. It's stolen by Eason. Now here's Thompson. KD on the wing. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. And some nice passing there by Houston. It's over George. And it's Durant missing. Thunder trailing by 3. It's deflected. And here is Van Vliet. KD looking around. A deep 3. Can't get it to go. Lou Dort. 3. Good.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Now Durant. Puts up the 3. Does not go.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Thompson is double. This is Van Vliet. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you once again, Allen. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
SGA with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Caruso. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
No one puts the blame on that one but himself. It looks like that, you've got to take it down.
No stage too big for KD. You need a basket? He's your man.
All right, here's Williams. Now Caruso. And there's the foul. There you go, and Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play. He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Here's Durant. Now Thompson. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Williams with the block. Drives to
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Lou Dort. And they come back with a 3 of their own. And down goes the three.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so now for Greg. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now here's Beal. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. One thing to watch tonight, RJ. Wembanyama looking it over. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And stolen by Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is. And we see it very clearly. Beal can't get it to go. It's Fox with the drive. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Outside Leonard. To the inside. Lopez. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
They set the pick. And Lopez has it in the corner. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Fox with it. He's picked up by Collins. And that one's good. Barnes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, that's you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
You see the poise, you see the patience. The more experience Wemby gets, the better he becomes.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by San Antonio?
Pass to Castle.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She's pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Lets it go from deep. The shot by Beal, no good. On the wing, Barnes. He's got 5. Back to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Stolen by Harden. And so it's San Antonio. They lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
The Clippers, 6.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, they used the
Fox looking it over. Over to the left wing. Barnes outside. And Fox has it in the corner. Spurs working the ball around now. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 11. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The wide open look here for Fox. Off target from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jones shines it home.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Wembanyama. The shot's good. Wembanyama's got 10.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Harden outside. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Hey, don't feel bad. Everyone struggles to keep Wemby off the glass.
Now here's Beal. Still scoreless. Kicks it out to Leonard. This one for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. 3-pointer, Fox. Now Wembanyama. Trying to find Vassell. He gets it to him. Up top, Fox. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Clippers ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
On the wing, Barnes. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And the basket by Harden.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers leading. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack. .41 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Leonard with the steal. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Here's Cornette. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And here's Olynyk from the arc. James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries, and with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
There are so many ways that Bradley Beal can be.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Los Angeles substitution.
Astro Olynyk. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
The Spurs have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And here is Lopez. He's covered by Cornette.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Coming on to the floor for the Clippers.
Astro Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Lopez outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's McLaughlin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Ball looking over the floor. In the corner, Harden. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game. They grab their own miss. Pass to Barnes. Four on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Fox, no good. Clippers leading by 8. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
Assisted by
the numbers are talking. Harden with a huge night, showing great versatility.
Pass to Barnes. Spurs passing it around. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Fox. Now, Wembanyama. He's covered by Leonard. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break.
Leonard's huge hands and quick instincts help him grab a ton of steals.
Here's Fox. Down low. And the basket by Vassell.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Outside for Beal. To the middle. Here's Batum. A rebound by the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eden.
3-on-3. There's Beal with the 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Fox with the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden. And the Clippers making a change here. And great was Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Set. Get up and start moving with your best guy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Jones. Inside. And stolen by Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Tie game in San Antonio.
46.
And
Los Angeles, 46.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Beal. Screen by Leonard. Over Fox. That one wide left. To take the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Beal with it. Now guarded by Fox. Outside Leonard. Oh, and the chance by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. They now take the lead. 25 points for Victor Wembanyama. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Pass to Castle. Nobody near Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. And the Spurs lead by 3.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
The putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. In the corner, Castle with it. Now, Vassell. Here is Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. They double-team Wembanyama. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beal with it. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Los Angeles with the rebound. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Wembanyama, and he gets it to go.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Here's Harden. Harden will not be denied.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Castle. Outside box. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Misses the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Castle with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Wembanyama. The 3 doesn't go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Now Harden. 6 to shoot. Harden. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Oh, good on the layup. It's tipped. San Antonio again turning it over. Clippers with the ball. Collins outside. And it misses. On offense, here are the Spurs. 4-point game. He'll tip it. Rebounded by Collins. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. And down it goes.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Los Angeles substitution, Brook Lopez. Derek Jones Jr.
Wembanyama fires. Cleared away by Jones. Shoots. And So Los Angeles takes the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard.